What is going on, everyone? Today we'll be talking about the AMD Ryzen 7700 XT. Now, this one is not really anything new. This CPU's been out for a while. You all know about Ryzen 7000, but someone, and by someone I mean Giant Monkey over on Reddit, did a test that I haven't seen anyone do before. And had some pretty interesting results. He turned the core isolation off, which is basically, it's what protects your system from malware, from what I can gather, from the stuff. It's not good to have it off, but he did it anyway because he wanted to see how it affected the FPS. He does have a video on this that I have already skimmed through, and it's not snake oil. He's on Windows 11. Wait, let's go back here. Wait, get this stuff out of my face. He's on Windows 11. You can kind of see his setup here. He has smart access memory on, using a 6900 XT, 16GB of RAM, DDR5, 6000, yada yada yada. No, so his setup is pretty good. Like as a gaming setup, it's like up there in the top 10, right? Now this is what he changed, by the way, and you can do this. I'm on Windows 10 right now on this PC, but this is a Windows setting in Windows 11 as well. You go to your Windows security, it's in your device security, and it's the memory integrity and the core isolation. This is what he turned off, basically. I'm going to go back to the post. So we'll skim through here. He actually shows you, let me full screen. He shows you you turning it off. And then here is the, let's pause this for a second. Is this on max quality? No, it is not. I'm going to 1080p. So this is the first game. He's got, I don't know what software he's using to capture these numbers and everything. It could be MSI Afterburner. It could be the Frame X. That's pretty popular right now. But regardless, we're just taking a screenshot here. He's doing Division 2 on low. And the reason you do low is he's doing a CPU test. So if you have a really powerful GPU, like anything that at this card level or above this, you just do 720p or 1080p low, and you'll be CPU bound way before you're GPU bound. So he's doing that already, right? And you can see just off of the screenshot from this, the FPS difference is pretty massive. Like it's definitely not, it's massive enough that it's not just a run-to-run variant. It's not just like a spoof or anything. It is actual, like it's an actual difference here, which is pretty insane because you can actually get even more performance if you turn off SMT on the Ryzen CPUs as well. It gets a little bit more single core performance. So I wonder if you combine those two together. But anyway, so this whole memory integrity thing, basically from what I can gather, it stops malware, it stops malware from getting onto your computer by running a VRM in the background, basically. Kind of like how 𝙬𝙬𝙧𝙚, I know that's a very hated word amongst us gamers. We all hate 𝙬𝙬𝙧𝙚 because it tanks our performance, but it stops people from pirating and all that kind of stuff, which is, I think it's basically malware anyway. But yes, it looks like turning the setting off does increase your FPS if you're on this type of CPU. I wonder how the differences would be if you go up in scaling, like if you use the 16 core or a 12 core, if the scaling would be the same or would be more, would be less. I am curious to see if anyone else is going to do these tests. If you guys want to do this, I'm not going to advertise for you to put malware on your computer, but if you do have these CPUs and you're just gaming and everything, and you don't mind showing like what was your FPS before you have it on and what was it, after you turn it off, I would not mind you posting that in the comments down below, just to see if this is like widespread or if it's only like for this particular situation. It is interesting to say the least. Some games it's not that big of a deal. Some games it is that big of a deal. I guess it depends on how the game handles the CPU, is what I've noticed as well. But yeah, I don't know. Pretty cool stuff. Giant Monkey over on Reddit. He's the one that made this like whole video thing. Definitely go if he's got content on his channel you want to check out. It actually is that even his channel? I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest. He's the one that made the Reddit post. So whoever made the channel, I assume it's the same guy. Unless he's just posting other people's stuff, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. That's all I got for today's video. Hopefully you guys have a good one. I'll see you on the next one.